Push. Push. P-U-S-H. Push for results. P-U-S-H. Push for results. Persistence until something happens. Persistent until something happens. Push. Persistent until something happens. Push. Persistent until something happens. Push. Persistent until something happens. P-U-S-H. Push for results. Push. Persistent until something happens. You see, the challenge with many people is not that you don't have a dream. You have a dream. You're brilliant. And your ideas are great ideas. Your plans are good. Your strategy is good. Your cause, what you're fighting for, is good. However, you're easily discouraged. You're easily discouraged or disappointed. When you face obstacles on the way, you're easily discouraged by the obstacles that you face, by the challenges that you face. You're easily discouraged and you easily give up. Disappointment is part of life. Disappointment. You're going to face disappointment from different people. It is part of your journey. Disappointment just helps you eliminate people who are not part of your dream. Just helps you, just exposes them. You get easily discouraged. Easily discouraged. When people tell you no, you get hurt. You get hurt. No. You get hurt when people tell you, oh, we're not going to do this for you anymore. We're not going to be part of this. Or we don't want you anymore. For one reason or another, you get discouraged. No, don't be discouraged. That is part of your journey. They have to expose themselves and let them, and they are telling you that we're not part of your journey. Discouragement. It comes on your journey. It exposes people who disappoint you, people who reject you, people who fail you, who disappoint you. They are exposing themselves. But these things get to your heart and you feel hurt and you feel pain. Instead of you looking at it like, listen, these people are telling me that, listen, they're disappointing me because they're not part of my dream. They're rejecting me because they're not part of my dream. They're causing me this much pain because they're not part of my dream. That is how you should look at it. That is how you should look at it. No matter how painful and hurt and the hurt you feel, just look at it. These people are just telling me that they're not part of my life. They're not part of my journey. They're not part of my greatness. They're not part of my dream. The hurt that you feel, that hurt, don't let it discourage you. Don't let it stop you from pursuing, from the pursuit of your dream. You have to learn to be persistent until something happens. Be persistent. Persistent until something happens. Push. Persistent until something happens. Why do you need to be persistent? Because many things will come on your journey to disappoint you, to get you to give up on your dream, give up on your calling, give up on your purpose, give up on your assignment, give up. Give up. Many things are going to happen to you. People will fail you, betray you, and disappoint you. People that you trusted, they will fail you. And you just feel so hurt. and you feel so much pain, and you tell yourself, like, I can't go on with this. I'm not doing this anymore. And you want to shut down the project. You want to shut down the dream. You want to shut down your assignment, and you tell yourself that this is all a scam. This is all these things about purpose and meaning. There is no meaning to life. There is no purpose. If this person could hurt me and betray me in such a manner and cause me so much harm, so much pain, so much hurt, no, it doesn't mean anything. I'm not doing anything anymore. No, don't give up on your dream. You have to be persistent until something happens. Stay persistent until something happens. People will disappoint you. People will fail you. Things that you expected might not work out the way you expected. They might not turn out the way you expected. That doesn't mean you should give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. You have to be persistent until something happens. Push. Persistent until something happens. Push. Some of you, anytime you see an obstacle in your way, you see an obstacle on your path, you want to turn around. In fact, some of your friends will say, hey, we warned you. We warned you when you started going on this project and blabbing your mouth and telling us that you want to own several properties in the city. When you were blabbing your mouth and telling us that you want to start a business, we told you were going to face obstacles. Obstacles are part of life. Obstacles are part of the journey. Obstacles come on. Obstacles appear on your path to test you, to test your commitment to your dream, your commitment to your purpose, your commitment to your calling. Obstacles come to test you. Obstacles come to test you. Every single one of us on this planet will be tested. You will be tested, my friend. You will be tested. Obstacles appear on our path to test us, to test our commitments to our dream, to our purpose, to our calling, to our goals. Obstacles arise to test us, test your strength, to test you. If you're deceiving yourself or if you're telling yourself the truth, because some of us are lying to ourselves. We lie to ourselves. We're lying to ourselves. We don't really believe in that dream. We don't believe in that goal. We don't believe in that cause. So obstacles come on to test us. And when you're tested, when you're tried, and you hold on to your dream, and you hold on to your goals, and you hold on to your calling, and you hold on to your purpose, you will come out shining like gold. Like gold. For gold to come out pure, it has to go through fire. For gold to come out pure, it has to be tested, go through fire, and all the impurities will be removed through fire. When the obstacles come on your path, they're not there to stop you. They're just there to test you. Test your mettle, test your strength, test your commitment. Test you if you're really true to yourself. Some of you are not true to yourself. You're not true to yourself. You're lying. You don't really believe in your dream. You don't believe in your calling. You don't believe in your purpose. You don't believe in what you're doing. You're just doing things, just going through the motions. You don't really believe. So when an obstacle comes to test you, a challenge comes to test you, what is inside of you will reveal itself. Obstacles reveal who we are. Obstacles reveal who we are and what we are. Obstacles reveal who we are. Challenges reveal who we are. Challenges reveal ourselves to us. That's what happens. Those challenges you're facing, they're just revealing who you are to you. They're just revealing who you are to you. Challenges. When the children of Israel left Egypt, they faced all kinds of challenges, all manner of challenges. Each time they faced an obstacle, Those people wanted to go back. Do you know why? Because they had a slave mentality. They wanted to go back to slavery. They chose rather to go back to slavery than to fight their way through the obstacle, than to fight their way through the challenges. They chose rather to go back to slavery, go back to pain, go back to poverty, go back to slavery and servitude. That was what the children of Israel chose every single time they faced an obstacle and a challenge. But no obstacles are there to test your commitment to your dream. Do you want to get to your promised land? Do you want to get to your goal? Do you want to achieve your dream? Then you have to be persistent until something happens. Until you get the results that you desire. Stay persistent. But every time the children of Israel faced an obstacle, their first thought, their first reaction was to go back into bondage, was to go back into slavery, was to go back into the place that God had delivered them from. Go back to the things that God had delivered them. Go back to the people that God had delivered them from. God has delivered you from certain people, certain places, certain situations, certain circumstances. Make sure you don't return to those places. Make sure you don't return to those people. Make sure you don't return to those situations. Make sure you don't return. You have to be persistent until something happens. Be persistent until you see the results you desire. Don't go back. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Each time the children of Israel faced an obstacle and they wanted to go back, their leader would say, no, there is a solution. There is an answer. There is a way for us to pass through this challenge, this difficult situation. There is a way for us to pass through. Each time they faced a challenge, each time they faced a difficult situation, their leader always said, Moses always said, no, there is a way. We're not going back. We're not going back. We're moving forward. We're going to pass through this obstacle. We're going to pass through this challenge. We're going to overcome this situation. And there was always a way. There was always a way. There is always a way for you, my brother, my sister. There is always a way for you, my friend, to overcome that obstacle. There is a way for you to overcome that challenge. There is an answer to your problem. There is a solution to your situation. There is an answer. You have an answer to that obstacle, to that challenge. There is a situation in your life and you think there is no hope, there is no answer, there is no way, but there is a way. There is a way. There is a way. There is an answer. There is an answer. There is an answer. There is a solution. And you have to find it. You have to think through it. You have to study. You have to research. You have to ask questions from the right people, from brilliant people, people who understand the situation you're passing through. There is an answer. Don't give up. You have to be persistent until something happens. Be persistent until you see results. Push for results. Push for results. Push for results. Push for results. Someone said, when you face a mountain, find a way around it. If you can't go around it, then try to go over it. If you can't go over it, try to go under it. If you can't go under it, then blast it out of your way. Blast the mountain out of your way. There is a solution. There is an answer. There is a solution inside of you. Listen to me, my good friends. There is a solution. There is an answer inside of you. And if you spend some time meditating, thinking, spend some time praying, that answer will reveal itself to you. That solution will reveal itself to you. That obstacle can be overcome. You will prevail over that obstacle. You will prevail over that challenge. You will prevail over the situation. Why? There is an answer. There is an answer inside of you. There is always an answer. There is always an answer. You may not know the answer, but the answer is inside of you. And the answer might be with a person, be with someone. You might be led to go meet someone, to go have a conversation with someone, to call someone, send an email to someone, send a text to someone and ask a question. Questions are powerful. Questions are powerful. You have to ask yourself questions when you face a difficult obstacle, instead of you saying, no, this challenge is this thing is too difficult for me. Let me give up. No, start asking yourself questions, and ask yourself questions. How can I solve this problem? How can I overcome the situation? What is the solution? What is the answer? There is an answer. There is an answer. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your goals. You will be tested. You are going to be tested. You're going to be tested, but don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Ask those questions. Keep asking those questions. How can I make this money? How can I pay? How can I get a mortgage for this house? How can I buy 5 houses in the city? How can I buy 10 houses? How can I start this business? How can I fund this business? How can I find the right people to help me with my dream, with my calling, with my goals? How? Ask yourself questions. Questions open doors. Questions open doors. Ask yourself questions. One of the best exercises for you to do when you face an obstacle is to write down solutions. Put the obstacle to tell yourself, listen, I need $50,000. I need $100,000. How can I get this $100,000? And start writing the solutions. Just start writing the solutions. Start thinking and start writing the solutions. Start writing the solutions. Let me tell you something. There is no obstacle that comes to you that you have not been prepared for. You don't realize it, but you have been prepared for the obstacles in your life. You have been prepared for the difficult situations in your life. You have been prepared for the challenges in your life. There is nothing that God permits to come into your life that there is no answer, there is no solution. It's there. You have been prepared. You have been prepared. There is no such thing. Oh, I'm not prepared for this. Nah, you're prepared. You're prepared for it. You have been prepared for it. All the things happening to your life have brought you to this place. You have been prepared for this challenge, for this situation. You're prepared for it. You're prepared for it. Before God released Moses to go bring out the children of Israel, he had prepared him. Moses was in the backside of the desert for 40 years taking care of sheep. What do you think that was? Taking care of sheep. He had been prepared to guide people, to lead people. He was prepared. He was prepared. Every situation in your life has an answer, and God has prepared you for that situation. God has prepared you. You think, oh, I was betrayed. It's just a strange thing. How can this thing happen to me? You have been prepared for that situation. You have been prepared to handle that treachery, that level of treachery. You have been prepared to handle that level of betrayal. You are prepared. There is an answer inside of you. There are solutions inside of you, but you just don't know. You just don't know. You have solutions. The answer is inside of you. And you have to bring out that answer. You have to bring out that solution. You just don't know it yet. You just don't know it yet. But there is an answer inside of you. There is a solution inside of you. There is a solution inside of you. But you just don't realize it yet. You have to bring out that answer. Bring out the solution. Bring out the solution. Bring it out from inside of you. Bring it out. There is an answer inside of you. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your calling. Don't give up on your goals. Don't give up on your education. Don't give up on your business. Don't give up on your job. You have to push. Persistent. Stay persistent until something happens, until you see results. Stay persistent until you see results. Push. There is a solution. Some of you are so easily discouraged, very easily discouraged. Anytime any difficult challenge situation comes up, you just give up. Nah, you just give up. No, you cannot be successful that way. Elon Musk was talking about when he started SpaceX. And they were doing experiments with all kinds of experiments with rockets. When they sent up, the first 3 rockets blew up. First 3 rockets just blew up. It was like a huge Christmas celebration. The rockets just blew up. Each rocket cost $10 million. Each rocket cost $10 million. And 3 rockets blew up. 30 million. Poof. But he was persistent. He said, no, there is an answer to this. That is $30 million. I'm not saying $30. I'm not saying $30,000. I'm not saying $300,000. No, $30 million. Poof. Just exploded like that. Like a Christmas cracker, like fireworks just exploded. And poof, 30 million away. But he was persistent. They said, this thing has to work. This thing has to work. Push, persistent until something happens. Push. He stayed there. He was persistent. They pushed. And the 4th rocket went up. The 4th rocket went up. Each time they faced a challenge, each time they faced a failure, they learned from the failure. They learned from the challenge, and they used it. They used it on their dream. They didn't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dream. Some of you want to give up on your business right now, your business idea, and you're telling yourself that, oh, if this idea, if this idea, if it were from God, it would be easy. No, it doesn't mean it has to be easy. That God gave you an idea, then it has to be easy. No. You have to strive for it. You have to work for it. You have to invest energy, your time, invest your passion in it. Invest it. Invest. You're not ready to work for it. You're not ready to pursue it. Then it will walk away from you. Any idea that you're not willing to pursue, to invest your energy and your time and your resources, and will walk away from you, will go to someone else. To go to someone else. You have to be willing to invest. Invest your time, your energy in that idea. Make it work. Make that idea work. It doesn't mean because God gave it to you, it has to be easy and you will face challenges. You will face challenges. You will face challenges. Some of you come and say, oh, I have this idea, it's going to change the world. 2 weeks later, you're so disappointed and discouraged because because you faced obstacles, and people you thought were committed to you, they've disappointed you, they've betrayed you. I'm going to tell you something. Many of you are going to be great. There are great women listening to me now, great men listening to me right now. You're going to be great. You're going to be awesome. Write down the date, today's date. I'm telling you, you're going to be great. You're going to do great things with your life. Write down today's date. You're going to do great things with your life. However, you're going to face obstacles. The greater things you will accomplish, the greater the obstacles. The greater the obstacles. The greater the obstacles. If you want to accomplish little things, then you face little obstacles. But if you want to accomplish great things, you're going to face great obstacles. Obstacles on your path to stop you from manifesting your greatness. But there is a seed of greatness inside of you. There is a force of greatness inside of you. And you will overcome every obstacle on your path. You will overcome every obstacle on your way. You will overcome every obstacle, every financial challenge on your path. You will overcome. You will overcome. You have to push. Stay persistent until something happens. Stay persistent. Stay persistent, my friend. Stay persistent, my friend. Oh, stay persistent, my friend. Stay persistent, my friend.